is Lydia with Girls and Corpses magazine, and we're here at Shriekfest 2018 here at Bar Sinister for our pre-party opening for the event. And it looks like people are starting to come in, and I'm super excited to meet everyone and hear about the new films this year.
We're going to interview everybody coming up about their excitement about the projects, and then we'll be here throughout the weekend.
Excellent.
And next time you'll see us, we'll be very, very drunk. So stay tuned for more from Shriekfest. Denise Goss's Lydia. Stay tuned.
The film is called The Moor, a 12-minute film that is based in English folklore and some of the fearsome creatures that haunt the moors of England.
For a minute I thought you said The Boar, and I thought that is the worst title for a horror movie because you're going to get the review.
I inherit my grandfather's house and that it's haunted. And that my best friend, other than Steph, is a very adorable mouse.
It's about two orphan children that are sent to live with their estranged aunt in the town of Blackwood Falls, and where children are disappearing one by one. So it has a lot of puritanical torture elements, kind of based on the Pied Piper kind of theme.
It's an epic tale of murder and morality. Jane Love is making the world a better place, one kill at a time.
She's pregnant.
She is pregnant and 40.
It is a steampunk Heart of Darkness, kind of alternate history noir sort of story.
I love it. I'm a huge fan of steampunk.
It's about a vampire dentist, and there is a huge twist at the end.
Yeah, and then at the end there's like this amazing plot twist. It's the best.
It's shot in Tonopah, Nevada at the actual Clown Motel, like town of 2000, so it's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
And there's a ton of clowns that do killer clown type stuff.
I dig it.
So we kind of take that lonely clown and just try to find him love.
That sounds awesome. I'm a huge
It's a lot of fun.
And it's a throwback to creature features of the 80s. The creature in the short is based on the Chud creatures from the movie Chud. And I'm a monster hunter who is a little bit more overzealous than he is good at his job. And his work follows him home to disastrous results.
Interesting. Well,
That's my pitch.
Great.
If that was an elevator pitch, that's the longest elevator ride ever.
What does CHUD stand for?
What's that?
What is CHUD?
Oh, God! I knew you were going to do that!
Cannibalistic.
Cannibalistic, humanoid, underground dwellers.
That's right.
Yes!
Yes!
What if, like, an author meets, their fan, and they're the actual thing that they're writing about? So she meets a bunch of people who may be taking her books a little too seriously.
That's super exciting.
Yeah,
I really hope that gets made.
Yeah,
I'm a huge Anne Rice fan.
It's a paranormal thriller, executive produced by Joe Dante. So he directed Gremlins and The Burbs and stuff like that.
Awesome.
Yeah, he's amazing. A paranormal thriller about a ghost hunting team whose show's about to be canceled, and they, in a last-ditch effort to save their show, they go to this summer camp where these kids died 20 years earlier, and this one is the real deal.
It's about a woman who likes to get strangled, who finds herself in contention with this serial killer who likes to strangle people. But really, it's about, whether you should have the free will to be yourself even if you're kind of a shitty person. I'm sorry.
Killer Kate's a family film about two sisters who are estranged from each other, get together to go away for a bachelorette weekend, and things get a little dark and a little messy.
And it's a short film about a guy who just needs to do his laundry, but it's in a creepy, dark basement that's haunted by a demon.
This awesome guy plays a bank robber, and things don't quite go as planned, and the hostage that he picks up is not who he expects, and it all goes wrong.
And whether or not we win, we've already filmed it.
Yeah,
so
that's very
kind of
true. We
excited
have
by
filmed
that.
it.
And the only thing that's actually stuck out was a screenplay called Pervert.
Can I get some more people over here?
Yeah, I don't think they realize they can walk around or continue.
I'll get some more.
They're just taking their time, which is fine too.
No, because the line's around the corner.
Oh God, yeah. Then tell them to flood in. But yes, Pervert. I want to see it.
It's a vampire story. It's about these teenage kids who get turned into a vampire, and one of them goes against the clique. I've been trying to get into Shriekfest for about 3 years now, so I'm stoked.
Super exciting, and
It's a sort of a found footage mock documentary from the point of view of a police officer's body cam, and it's about the basic idea is it's a police shooting gone wrong, and it goes terribly wrong. He kills the wrong person, and it comes back to bite him in the ass.
Wow.
Yeah, it's about one mother's relationship with pain after she loses her son in a tragic car accident.
It's a film about an ancient demon named Beelzebub who
goes after a pair of siblings and all their like lifelong friends at a country house. One of the main characters is deaf, and she's actually a deaf actress.
Where did everyone go?
I'm not sure, but
I'll go see. I think they all hit the bar. So.
And then the one last element of it is that we have a deaf character
yes,
in the film.
I love that. I love
and
the deaf dynamic.
she's actually deaf in real life, so that's a really great thing to have.
So the film is about a brother and a sister who live in the middle of nowhere and are a little not mentally well. And every year for Christmas, the brother gets his sister a toy, and it's a guy.
It's about a killer drum machine.
A killer drum machine.
Exactly.
Can you tell me a little about your movie?
Oh yeah, so basically Chris here plays a gentleman named Adam who goes up to a cabin in the woods with his girlfriend to try and rekindle their relationship, but it's just a totally shitty cabin, and this guy shows up to kill them.
I'm Rachel Collins.
Is this the girlfriend?
No.
I'm the producer.
She's the producer. She's the most important part. She's the most important part.
It takes place at the turn of the century in Victorian New England, where every year there's a secret society of teachers who have a ritualistic hunt of students with a goal of cleansing society.
Based on H.P. Lovecraft's source material, and it's basically about 4 thieves that enter a haunted house thinking they're going to rob an old man of his treasure and end up getting knocked off one by ghost pirates.
All the conspiracy theories in the world were actually kind of true and came from the same place. Every conspiracy theory that you could think of is hit on. We've got the Illuminati, we've got JFK a little bit, Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster.
What about the P-tape?
We do not mention the P-tape in it at all.
It's a story about a couple who decides to go on a road trip, and along the way they stay at a bed and breakfast, which turns out is not as friendly as they expect.
It's about 2 friends that wake up in a cabin with a mysterious older couple that have questionable intentions.
I play Grace. I play his wife, and I'm his real-life wife as well, so that's kind of fun. Yeah.
Yeah. And we're kind of a sketchy couple. We're not sure if we're good or bad, but you have to kind of wait and see what happens.
These 3 masked intruders break into this woman's home, and she kind of fights back.
I'm here for Clickbait. My name is Carlos Melendez. It's a short film from Mexico City that spreads to England and then ends up in Japan, and that takes place in the deep, dark sides of the internet.
Are you the next Guillermo del Toro?
Hopefully, huge fan of the master, Guillermo. So, big influence on him, and big influence, and proud as Mexican to have him influence the fantastic genre as he does.
We're promoting a film called Valkorian. It's much better than Valerian.
We're opening Shriekfest tomorrow night. Basically, a man and woman wake up in an abandoned hospital post-surgery, no recollection of who they are or how they got there, and then there's a doctor, or maybe he's an escaped mental patient, that holds all the clues and secrets as to who they are, and then when they kind of finally get out to the real world, you find out just why he wanted them to stay so badly.
I'll try not to cry when I hand out.
Stop. I do not cry. I do not. See you at the awards.